The reason you're not finishing songs in Logic has actually nothing to do with Logic. And once you see this, you're not going to look at learning the same way ever again. Let me show you what actually matters. There are 3 shifts that change everything. And if you actually want this laid out visually, I have a free production roadmap in the description that shows the right order to learn this stuff. Here's the biggest lie about learning Logic, and it does sound reasonable at first. If I just understand everything, then I'll be able to make polished music. And most of you believe this. I did too. So what do you do about it? Well, you watch a few tutorials and they talk about things like compression, EQ, automation, mixing, mastering, and you feel busy because you're watching these tutorials, but you're actually not learning anything. And that's the trap. You start troubleshooting more than producing. You start thinking the next plugin is actually the right answer to finish your music. So you watch more tutorials, but you finish less music. Like my student Jim, he used to do the exact same thing. He finished 0 songs in a year. Then he stopped chasing tutorials and committed to finishing demos weekly. Now he's finished and releasing 2 songs a month. He told me that last week he's going to release 80 songs this year. You don't need more knowledge. You need more reps. And that's shift number 1. Finishing forces you to make arrangement decisions. It forces you to make mixing decisions, even if they're not great yet. Also record your own audio and software instruments and to learn what your real problems are in that process, not just the imaginary ones. If you finish 3 songs this month, you're going to improve way more than someone who just studies for 3 months and finishes nothing. That's actually why the first section in my roadmap is focused on finishing, not mixing, not anything else. It's just finishing, and most people reverse that. But finishing alone is not enough, and that's why this next shift is really important. You don't need to master plugins before you make good music. What you need to master instead is good recordings, clear arrangement, strong vocal performance, and basic balance. Plugins polish. There are some plugins you will use in the production, but a lot of the plugins don't help you create, they help you polish. So if your song doesn't work with basic faders and a solid arrangement, no plugin is going to save it. And obsessing over the tools is usually just a sign of procrastination. Here's what I mean. So I have a song here. I've been producing this song, so I've added some plugins to it, but I've gone ahead and just turned off all the plugins. And your song, just with basic volume faders here, should have an energy to it and a dynamic because what the sources here are just the recordings and the dynamics of the recordings. So of course it might not sound maybe so clean and polished like what you might get from EQ and compression, but the core emotion is there, right?
Where everybody knows me by my name, and the pictures on the wall don't ever change. I've been drifting around the world and I've seen love and I've seen pain. Now I'm back to where I wanted to escape, starting again. Nothing compares to where this dream of mine was started. I'd do anything to get back there. So there's already, that's nice. It's coming, it's nice coming into the bridge too there. So if you're getting distracted with trying to master plugins, just take a step back, turn them all off, go back to the core emotion, the core ingredients, just your tracks and volume faders. And even if you understand this, there's one thing that quietly destroys progress, and this is a pattern I see in almost all my students. They show up, they learn something, then they disappear for 2 weeks. They come back and they've forgotten half of it. And then they just have to go and relearn everything. And that's not progress. That's just like doing something, forgetting about it, and starting it again. That's just resetting every single time. If you produce music in Logic 4 or 5 times a week, even for like 20 or 30 minutes, your brain is going to build that muscle memory. And the roadmap below gives you a simple weekly focused structure so you can stop guessing what to work on. If you just touch Logic once every 10 days, you're going to stay stuck in beginner mode. And it's not because you're untalented. You are talented, but it's because you're not consistent. I think a common beginner problem is we open up, it's been a week, we open up this project, and then we have to regain context, listen to it, and we do the easy stuff, which might be just what I explained, which is like changing some volume, mixing it here and there. But one thing that you can do whenever you open up a session with the time you have, so let's say 20 minutes every couple of days or an hour here or there every few days, is open up the song, listen to get context, but then what can you do to push the song forward that's actually going to get it closer to finishing the song? So it's less about tweaking the song, but really saying the hard parts like, do I need to rewrite the chorus or do I need to cut this intro? You kind of want those big decisions that are going to change the trajectory of the song versus going into the drums and tweaking and adding plugins. Think of it like don't mix the song at all. Just think of core emotion and of the song itself. If you're feeling excited about it and you're showing, that's another good question to ask. Where is your energy dropping through the song? Listen from the beginning. If it drops right into pre-chorus, then you should look into the pre-chorus and add something or take away something or rewrite the melody and do those hard things every few days versus getting into a project every week and just tweaking, because you'll never get a song finished if you just stick to tweaking.
Okay, so if you want to stop wasting years, here's your 2 new metrics. 1, how many songs did I finish? And 2, did I show up and produce something in Logic this week? Not, do I finally understand plugins or did I watch another tutorial? Now, a video like this can clear the fog, right? But it can't actually build your workflow for you. So watch this video here, and I'm going to show you the exact Logic Pro workflow I use to finish songs step by step. If you're serious about finishing your music this year, watch this next.